With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They go play action now. Sanders. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Trap 50, trap 50. Here we go. Trap. Like 7 Pirates. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter. Can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to win.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Nabi Matabike in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
36-yard line.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, 60 Bobcat, Panther 11. Warrior 70, go.
He'll drop to throw. And Walker has it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
Let's go now. 18,
First and 10 at the 40.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Seventy Ranger. Street. Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Finding Walker complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And this is an offense that's number 1 in the NFL in rushing, and you know that has to be the focus of any game plan defensively. But they can throw it, too, as evidence right there. And they move the chains here on this opening drive.
18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw again. Right side, there's Likely with it. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Browns.
There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Baltimore, first down.
70
First
Lions.
and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Cougar 19. Trap 60.
They're going to look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
Here we go. Panther 6. Ready.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Browns drive about to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Sanders. He finds his man, complete. It's Gomez. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
First down.
70 Timberwolf. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
Here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
To throw again, here is Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Cougar 19.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
18 Rattler.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now they'll change things up.
Check that. Ready? 70 Lions. Unlock line. Ready?
A first down carry for Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
26-yard line.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
On the jump. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Pioneer. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
18 Cowboy 80. 19 Lion.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. As he was shuffling right out. The pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Ravens 10, Browns 0. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw is Sanders. That's to Bond. Isaiah Bond. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Throwing right when that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Panther 6, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Shador. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Sanders going to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
18.
Sanders to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Jenkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Panther 11, Panther 11, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
Browns 8.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 37 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On the ready.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready.
Henry up the middle. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Warrior 70. Dragon 60.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-8.
Ravens 17, Browns 8.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Sanders setting up a screen for Jenkins.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
19, Charger, Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing, Sanders. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
A minute 52 to play until halftime. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. 77 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
They'll try and throw for it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second down and a yard. He'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Viking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Ravens add 6 to their lead. Play after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Browns 14. Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Like it's been this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He's got him in, complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. Inside handoff, Henry. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 114 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. For a lot of people, the MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get a bit closer. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Playing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Ravens 40, Browns 20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 78 yards.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions. Check smash. Check smash. Right 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, it's Sanders.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
From the shotgun, Sanders.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11. Third. Right there, right there.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
A 22-yard attempt.
And his kick is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Open man is Bond. He's got it. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Mustang 19.
Sanders. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
7 Pirates.
Here's Sanders. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
They'll go. Here's Sanders.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Viking 18.
Henry out of the pistol.
Down to the 42, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Again, it's Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
60 Bison, 60 Bison, top 19.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
19-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So illegal touching, Charles, on the outside.
And a lot of people wonder if the quarterback should see that. No, it's not his job to understand if the receiver's inbounds or out of bounds. You expect him to be there. But if he takes a step out, he essentially becomes ineligible. And that's not a tough one for an official to see, especially one standing on the sideline.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Looking to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be fourth down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Mike Green. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The offense on third down, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 14.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Isaiah Likely.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Ravens are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Luke now for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Ravens 60, Browns 20.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now he's going to step up and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
To throw is Sanders. He's got a man. That's bombed. And he is going to have a Browns first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's second down and 5.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Sanders to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Adafe Owe able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. 3rd and 9 here.
60 Rattler, 60. Tracking 60.
From the gun, it's Shador. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Finding Walker complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Trap 19. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Crossing route, he finds Likely.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Browns 20.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Roquan Smith.
The 20.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have...
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back into 24.
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
At the 24-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And Walker has it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
70 Rangers, 70 Hawks, 70 Hawks, 70.
Back to throw here.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.